bombs!
Out of ammo, but not out of...
Oh, he's doing that! Oh, I've got 2 health left. Out of 600. Ah! Okay, that got a little dicey. Run! Okay. All is quiet.
Looking good.
Unfortunately, my traps did not work as well as I would have liked because I think it was too steep of an angle, so the robots couldn't get to me. That's okay, though. I'd rather be over-prepared and it not work as well as I'd like than be under-prepared. Oh, my bomb's back. Okay. Last thing we're going to do is grab this Banuk figure, and then we're going to transition into prep for the event. So we need to get to... Oof, there we go. And you get to some high ground. Really high ground. Oh god. Man, this place is really hard to climb. It's probably because I'm being an idiot and climbing this from the wrong direction. Can I get through this little gap here? Ah, no, that would have been really cool if you could, though.
Going down fast.
You can pick up traps. You have to do a skill unlock for that. There's a skill unlock to pick up traps I've already deployed, but I don't want to waste the skill points on it because I just don't care that much. I've got plenty of resources. I am deeply in the end game. There we are. Now, where do I... Excuse me, Piggy? Shut up. How do I get up to you? Aha! This is where we begin. Man, Aloy, honestly, I think the scariest thing she does in this game isn't the, like, taking down the giant robot monsters. It's all this, like, parkour climbing stuff. Could you imagine her grip strength of, like, hurling herself? I mean, what was that gap? At least 10 feet? Probably more? And she's, like, hurling herself and catching herself with just her fingers? I would not fight this woman. She could probably crush your skull with her bare hands. Probably wouldn't even take her whole hand. She could just, like, finger pinch your skull and it would just snap. This one would be terrifying. Which, I mean, for whatever reason, does just add to the attractiveness. There it is. There we go.
A wind sculpture. Banuk, probably.
Going downhill so fast reminds me of the time I fell down a mountain in Alaska because my ATV just decided to turn off whilst going down. Oh my god. I'm glad you're still with us. That sounds painful. Alright, let's get to this campfire, and then it's time to switch. Where am I going? No. Here.
Easier when I was a kid.
Yoink. Hologon, would you change the title to just being full on with the Skulls of the Skull Throne? Or Warhammer Skulls Showcase. Actually, I guess it could be left the way it is. It's probably fine. But would you change our game over to Warhammer? Just change the game to Warhammer. Manual save. Alright, we're done. Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away the full Broken Realms saga. I should probably grab the books and show them. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Where did I put Kragnos? Kragnos, where are you? Hold on. I set him down somewhere. Kragnos.
The usurpers think nothing of asking for a ceasefire. They're not waiting to come home.
It just doesn't make any sense. One day he had a little cough, the next he's gone. I heard Oklahoma is hiring cutters.
Ah! There he is. I got him. It was in my bedroom, so I could
but I already
read.
miss seeing
So,
around sunfall.
on Saturday.
My uncle passed away. He seemed well enough.
Whoa, okay.
Have you noticed?
Hold on, game. Okay, so real quick. I will be making a video about this as well, so that it's not like a huge secret or anything, and everybody that can participate will know about it. So on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be giving away all of these together as a bundle. So you will get Broken Realms Morathi, Broken Realms Teclis with his face actually there, Broken Realms Bellicor, and Broken Realms Kragnos with his shield and chest actually there. Because I'm not shipping my green screen. So, I'll even... some people were like, would you sign them? It's like, if you want something weird like that, yes. So I will be doing that here on Twitch. It will be here on Twitch. We'll be doing it live. So if you want to try and get a copy of those, because I have all the collector's versions now, so I no longer require these, then make sure you're there. If Teclis' face is there, I don't want it. I can cut his face out for you like a serial killer. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. And that won't be the only giveaway we're doing this month, but you'll have to wait to hear about the other one. Okay.
All the empty tents lately. It's like people are just vanishing.
You get used to it? Well, I am so happy that you're here, my dude. Hey, and y'all, you never need to apologize if you can't chat, or even if you can't stay. You know, even if you're able to just drop by and say hello, or just drop by and visit for a minute, or you're just lurking, or just listening, please know that I am infinitely appreciative of you being a part of the community and choosing to spend your time here. You could be spending your time doing literally anything else, but instead you decided to join me here, and I really deeply appreciate that. So, without further ado, let's break into this place. Aztec, you know, the coherency I think is actually really, really interesting. I do agree with you that it can be scary, but I think it's just gonna make deployment and like unit, like how you move and control your unit way more interesting. Like we are going to be. Oh, I should probably quiet, Holocom. We should probably it's going to make the movement phase way more fascinating. Is a lore effect supposed to be 10K? I did do that, but I'm probably going to be shifting around some of the point systems, the channel points, very soon, because I've thought of a couple new things to add, and I'm probably going to make it where lore facts are cheaper than highlighted comments, because otherwise people just use their highlighted comments to ask lore facts, which feels like it defeats the point. Did I see the Blood Throne today? Yes, I think they're hilarious and awesome, and I'm super excited they're in the game. I will be making a video talking about the new units and stuff soon.
Perhaps they're useful.
The Shadow Karja.
Check out these wares.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
That is how shops work, yes. Oh, that doesn't sound good. When dealing with an evil cult, lots of drum beats, probably not a good thing. Oh dear. The Sun Ring, huh? They made a new one.
The Sun Ring, a proud tradition of Karja.
Oop.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least.
Given time, I'm sure they miss it.
Dude, those guys are gonna get absolutely annihilated. There you go. How heavy do I think Gorfang's armor would be? That would imply that I have a good idea of how much.
Focus network was entirely successful.
That would assume that I know how much armor weighs.
Did I crash the network or not?
It seems all should be well.
I hear delay.
Oh my god, dude.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
That's convenient.
Mercenary battlefield.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Karja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Yes, I am a mercenary. Oh, do we get to meet the king finally? The Shadow King?
By the glory of the sun revealed.
There's Bahavas.
Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King.
Isn't he a
the
child?
Light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
Yeah, he's a little kid. He's a puppet.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
None like a child emperor.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Who is this chick?
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So
Lady, I'm busy.
While there's still time to save him.
Quit hitting on me. I got stuff to do.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Okay, so
The Kestrels.
the king and his mom
They
do
want
not
us to
look
see
like
this,
they're really
boy.
happy to be a part of
It
this.
makes quite an impression.
Take him at his word.
A complete suit of plate armor made from well-tempered steel will weigh... Oh, so not steel. I see Raider, if you're good with this kind of stuff. How much would a full suit of iron weigh on a human? Like, if I covered you completely head to toe.
It's a short drop from there.
I'm alive.
The other side of the tower.
Oh.
Look for a vent.
That's one way to get to the bottom. I was saving time. It was a tactical decision, nothing less.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
This is the point of no return.
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
What? I thought we were, like, still a long way from the end of the game. No, this is, like, we're really close to the end. Should we go do the DLC first? Or is it just there are some side quests that become unavailable?
When his support is so sorely needed.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do some side quests.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat.
Oh, I thought she was giving
Bring
them
some home for your
lemons.
families, if you have one.
Could you imagine? You're like, oh, you're hungry? Take these lemons.
I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear,
DLC now, okay.
delightful freckles.
Quit hitting on me, chick.
Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
I'm working. I'm on the clock.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
This chick is giving me hardcore, like, Lamian
how that
vibes.
feels.
Like a Lamian vampire.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible.
I like
but
this
I like
chick.
you. So I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
She's also very pretty.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
Alright.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
I heard old Bahavas is hiring cutthroats to weed out enemies and traitors.
Alright, let's go help a general of the enemy who just isn't super evil. Ooh, nice. We got a... what's one's what, a Lancer?
Close enough.
Need one more. Awful. How's everybody doing tonight? Everyone doing alright? Having a good evening? Hanging in there? Yeah, we're going into a dust storm.
Dust feels like it's under my skin.
Dust storms suck. I've been in dust storms before. Not a good time. Sorry.
Three dead trees, just like Panasha said. Let's see if the good came from here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb.
I feel like this guy's gonna shoot me when he sees me, but I guess we'll find out. I think I saw somebody ask earlier what I thought of Broken Realms Kragnos. I did finish it. I thought it was really good. I don't know if I would not say it was as good as some of the other Broken Realm books. I think it was probably the weakest of the four. But I think it's mainly because they tried to do a little too much. And like the Siege to Excelsis had a ton of build-up across the entirety of Broken Realms, particularly in like the short stories they were releasing. And it feels like it was a little bit under... It wasn't quite as big of an event as I hoped it would be. Like, it was really, really good, but I thought the ending pulled its punches a little bit. I really do think that the city of Excelsis itself should have been destroyed. Like, sure, you could have, like, refugees flee the city and get away or something, but the fact that the city itself even barely managed to survive, I thought was a little meh.
All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Okay. Where'd you go, Uthid? Where'd you go? The city has its own storm host? Yeah, so.
A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting.
A lot of the storm host wasn't even there though. The Knights Excelsior, a lot of them were missing because they were out.
Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo.
A lot of them had left to do. Oh,
Found talks. We're going to scavenge.
Of course he landed up there. He landed on me? Big dummy.
Where do you go from here?
Where are they going to
Took down
go?
a Ravager.
They could have left.
Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts.
Like, Kragnos was really good. I just felt that Kragnos himself would have been better established as, like, the big bad of 3rd edition, which it seems that that's what they're trying to play him off as. If he had actually been able to take a city down with him. Granted, it does seem like Excelsis is pretty heavily, like... we'll have to see where the narrative goes going forward. It seems like the Dominion starter set, it revolves around the city of Excelsis being attacked by the Cruel Boys. Like, they come to attack the city and maybe take advantage of its weakness.
More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
But we'll have to see what happens. Where did my trail go? There it is. I did like the book a lot, though. I think Kragnos is a great character, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to do in the future. They also laid a lot of really interesting breadcrumbs for what may happen in 3rd edition, as far as new races and stuff. So we'll have to see what happens. Whoa, care.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Kragnos does obliterate a Dreadfort at the end of the book, which is nice, but we got to see more of it.
No tricks, just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit.
He's poisoning people?
But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain.
Tearing.
You see? It was he who ordered the culling.
Is it like up
then
here?
They turned on
Hold on,
us.
I'll look at it in a minute.
Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that.
What is a Dreadfort? It's like a giant chaos castle. They played a really big role in first edition.
I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
Hey, RCS, how you doing, dude?
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Trying to play a game with Balthazar and it's rough. It's rough.
Doesn't understand.
Have you tried spamming Hellstorm rocket batteries?
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out